After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
They'll go again with Benson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Kyler going to give this to Benson. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. You look at this Jaguar defense.
They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They're going for it. It's Murray. Going to look deep for Wilson.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Now Lawrence. This caught left side by the tight end Parham.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Sink right. Rip, 23. Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
Lawrence.
Rolling to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Brian Thomas
from 6 yards away.
And the Jags are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The point after is good. And it's now 14-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jags are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Down, Jaguars. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
And the Jaguars take a 3-touchdown lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
Hey, hold on. Hey.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Hey, hold on.
Murray sets to throw on 4th.
This one deep for Wilson.
And that is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
13, Luke.
Here's Lawrence.
Touchdown!
Brian Thomas.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Jaguars continue to pull away here in this first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you...
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey Benson, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. Now the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, Lion,
and
Lion.
now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Sit.
Dancing to his left. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Big Ace open. Big Ace open.
Murray now. They still can't get him. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Back at the 5-yard line now. Second and goal.
2-2.
Now Murray off play action. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey Benson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cards get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts.
11.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Open.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can...
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
2-2-1.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Sheds off the tackle. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Being chased out left.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if a defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
11,
right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Lawrence to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's into the clear again.
Touchdown, Jaguars!
Brian Thomas.
79 yards.
And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll start on the ground with Benson. Pushing through the contact. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Hey. Deuce.
Here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right.
And this one too low.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And Wilson with it, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Coach. Big ace, big ace.
Murray now to throw. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Coach. Two.
To throw, it's Murray. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
Hey. Hey. Big ace. Hey, ace.
They're going to look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On the handoff, Benson running right.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
151 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
On play action, it's Murray. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
Shit.
Looking to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Just keeping the play alive. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Gun. Hey, run. Go.
Lawrence will throw.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be second down.
13, Lou. Lou. Hey, Lion.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked up by Garrett Williams.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Let's go. One more. 2.
They run over center with Benson.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
161 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants him to finish this one.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Kyler Murray. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
11.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Here we go, son.
Now Lawrence.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Brian Thomas.
41 yards.
And the Jaguars are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Point after, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Throw left side complete. That's Hunter.
And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
11.
Give him 30 yards there.
Ralph. Take right, open.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. No problem there on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And all the way down to the 10-yard line. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Buying time to his left. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Benson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Murray now, 3rd and goal. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Cardinals are going to get the football back at their own 17. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And two of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. So this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively? And he coughed it up. And this will go out of bounds, so no recovery. And that is how this one will come to an end.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean.